It is August 21st, 2019, and I'm here for the first installment of Teacher Support in Exceptional Student Education at Moten Elementary School. So the first thing that I want to talk about is course forms. Course forms are done at the beginning of the year, and at any meeting that there is a change, an annual review, or any needs and services changing as instruction-wise. So what this is this form goes to Jacqueline Gomez, our data entry person, and what happens with this is she creates the schedule according to this. So I just wanted to touch base about how to fill this out. So name, the student number, the grade, the school, that's all the same. The case manager is kind of that tricky part. So if the student is, let's say, language impaired and only has communication goals, then that means the speech and language pathologist would be the case manager. As soon as there is instruction in language arts, instruction in math, or additional support curriculum-wise where we need curriculum goals, that's when it turns to an ESE teacher as the case manager. So please note that. Then when we're filling this out, we're only putting on the services. When we're talking about specially designed instruction, we're only putting on that service that's on the IEP that needs to go on a schedule. So I'm hoping that I covered up all of the names so you can't see anything. But right here is the service page. So this is specially designed instruction. So this student has language therapy for 180 minutes per month. Well, we don't calculate the minutes per month on terms. We only do it minutes per week. So this works out to be 45 minutes per week. So that's what goes down here. You would put language therapy for 45 minutes per week in a therapy room, and it's Janine Beanstalk this year for that. So the next one here is instruction in language arts, or ELA. So here is 1 period per day in a general education setting. So that model in Hernando County is called inclusion, and that's what we would put right here. So we would put instruction in ELA, and it would be 5 times a day. The minutes are already the 90 minutes. Jacqueline already knows that. So if you forget to put that in or don't put that in, it's okay. And then this model is inclusion. And then the ESE teacher who is responsible at that time. So please note that it could be a different teacher, especially if you are in a grade level that your ESE teacher just for language arts for that grade level, and then another ESE teacher supports that math portion. So when you do that, you would say, hey, this student has instruction in math, and let's say Miss Potts does that. And then instruction in language arts, you can say, well, Miss Holtz does that. Even though that somebody might be different as the case manager, or let's say Miss Potts is the case manager, but she would still rely on Miss Holtz to support that student in math. So this needs to be completed at every meeting that there's a change or every annual review. I'm creating a binder right now of everybody because what Jacqueline and I had discussed and the issues that we had last year. What we're doing this year is the case manager will create this at the meeting, at the end of the meeting. And any service provider will put their information in. I get a copy of this, and I make an additional copy of the service page. So both of these things will be put into this binder, and this way Jacqueline knows that it is correct. Because even if we're adding a service of occupational therapy, that still needs to be documented and reflected in terms. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to stop and ask, and I will be happy to help. It's all a learning curve, so let's just learn something new every day. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.